Channel 4 News, boring. Top of the Pops is on. Oh, yes, nice. They are good. That's brilliant. They've got a really modern groove. Turn that up, Carl. Who are they?
Brotherhood of Man. This is I love the 70s. Man, Dad's making a fool of himself. Will you make him stop?
No, I am enjoying this. First time he has made me laugh in years.
Here, Carl. You coming down to the milk club tonight?
Nah, Dad, I'm too old for that place. Could we not just go to the Armalite and ballot box?
The Armalite and ballot box. You mean the moon?
What do you call it that for?
'Cause it's got no bloody atmosphere. No! I want to go somewhere that rocks, somewhere buzzing, somewhere with life.
Gort Namona GAA?
Carl, the world doesn't begin and end in West Belfast.
Ah, well, if you're going to Ardoyne, mate, you're on your own. Why don't you just take Ma out?
No! No, Carl, you see, I'm too old for him. You see, I have left school.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you are acting as if you are Peter Stringfellow ever since Bobby McGrew turned up here with his new wife.
Is Bobby married? Bobby, how did you meet Svetlana?
He told you he got her out of a catalogue. Russian Brides Weekly. Isn't that right, love? You don't understand a bucking word I'm saying,
Ma, please.
so what? Did they run out of dirty old men in Belarusia?
Oh, yes, I remember now. You were horrible to that wee girl.
And it was at that time that my hair dye went missing.
That's right. Dad was a redhead for a couple of days.
Aye. Well, at least Bobby's wife respects him.
Respects him? She can't even talk to him.
Aye, well, there's another bonus.
You mark my words, 6 months from now, she will have run off on him for some young fella.
Good 6 months, though.
What?
Right, that's me. I'm away to the milk.
Ma, are you not going to stop him?
Don't be silly, Cal. Your dad never pulled a woman in his life.
Well, then, how did he get you?
I replied to his personal ad. Ugly Glipe seeks gullible woman for 37 years of unrelenting misery.
I wouldn't have answered an ad like that.
Tell you what, son, you follow him and maybe you'll learn the true meaning of irony.
The camera provided is virtually idiot-proof. Good luck with your film. P.S. We want the camera back.
Magic, isn't it? Channel 4 letting us make a 10-minute documentary.
I've always wanted to make a film. Can I help you?
No. This is a PPP. Purely Protestant production. A chance to fight back against the endless dream of Republican propaganda that the media peddles to our kith and kin across the water in Britain.
The ones who say they can't wait to see the back of you?
Them's the ones. With this simple camera, the voice of the Ulster Protestant will at last be heard.
Well, that's after we do Big Saunders' wedding first.
Why, Big Saunders? That reminds me. How do you get a weight shot in this thing?
You don't have a clue how to work that, do you?
I don't need to. I am the conceptualizer, the director, the visionary.
And I'm his mate.
No, Mervyn, you're the cameraman.
Oh, but then I won't be in it.
Diplo?
Yes.
Do you know any Protestants who can work a camera?
How much, Dolan?
What?
How much?
What did you just say to me?
How much? Do you think I earn as an assemblyman? John Twill! That's a lovely name!
What's your name?
And Robbie!
Well, Robbie, I'm gonna let you entertain me.
What?
Bobby! I says, when are you coming home? Because if you want to stay out late, I have to give you this key.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, could you stop off and get a litre of milk and a loaf from the all-mate garage?
Oh, you didn't tell me you were married, Robbie.
Is that your name? I've been trying to find that out for years.
Hang on, Chantel, I'm gonna take a wee call here. It's her round, and I want a pint. Oh, and try not to bore her.
So, Chantrell, what's your position on the decommissioning debate?
What?
So, are you still called Robbie?
What do you mean?
I was talking to Loretta's wee niece, and she was telling me that you gate crashed her 18th birthday, tortured all her mates till he had to go home.
Well, hang on. Sinn Féin is simply trying to appeal to a lot of young voters. All I was doing was reaching out to the youth.
Well, her dad says if you reach out to his daughter like that again, he will put you completely and verifiably beyond use.
Are you finished?
No, whenever you've stopped making your fool of yourself, will you bring us a kebab?
Chili sauce?
Aye.
Now I'm coming home now. Carl, come on.
We've decided the film's going to be about the significance of King Billy and the Battle of the Boyne.
He's going to call it 2001, An Orange Odyssey.
Ask any Protestant, any time, and he'll be able to tell you exactly what King Billy means to him.
Frank's sake, what are you doing?
Come on down, look. I want to ask you something.
Well, can you not ask me up here? Can't you see I'm busy?
It's for the cameras, look. Red Hand Luke, you are a typical Protestant. Honest, hard-working, easy-going. Well, you're a Protestant anyway. What does King Billy mean to you?
What?
What does King Billy mean to you?
He usually's taking a piss.
No, Luke, it's for the camera.
What kind of a fucking Protestant are you asking questions like that?
It's for the TV.
You mean you's just going to go on the TV and you don't even know who King Billy is?
Disgusting exhibition it was. That son of yours is behaving like a 17-year-old.
So he was acting a year older than you?
And he stayed out all night. He's never done that before.
Yes, he has.
Aye, but that was when he was locked up in the cells and you knew where he was. He was safe-ish. Well, what happened to you?
Well, Chantrell invited me back to her place for a cup of coffee.
A cup of coffee? Yeah.
And I had a cup of coffee and fell asleep on the sofa.
Do you know the sad thing about this? I believe you.
Ma, what's for breakfast?
You treat this place like a hotel.
Don't have the kippers, son. They're a wee bit salty.
Okay, I'll have 2 poached eggs on toast. Oh, and the TV in my room's not working.
I'll fix it later. So, this Chantrell, is it serious?
Ah, come on, give us a chance. I've only just met the girl. The kids are very attached to me, though.
Kids?
Yeah, we really hit it off. They're great kids. I mean, what do social workers know?
Social workers?
And Chantrell's neighbours aren't very nice. Last night there was a petition nailed to our front door. Toomey's out.
The Toomeys?
Toomey! Do you mean that woman is Chantrell Toomey?
Yeah, thanks for bringing us together, Dad.
Son, I knew fellas in the INLA who were afraid to go out with Chantrell Toomey.
What are you talking about? Chantrell's a lovely girl and a really devoted mother.
Carl, the Toomey kids, they've a punishment squad all to themselves. Do you not remember that? Direct action against the Toomeys?
Hi, Carl. Hiya, Robbie.
We've got CCTV, you know.
Chantrell, come on in.
Carl, love, I just had to see you again. Carl, I'm so embarrassed. Could you lend us a tenner for the taxi?
Yeah, no problem. I'll go down and pay him.
No, you're all right. I've already paid him. Carl, see my kids? They're mad about you.
No, son, they're just mad.
Gretel hasn't stopped talking about you.
Gretel?
And wee Kurt, he doesn't offer his figs to just anybody. He needs them for school.
Kurt? Yeah. Kurt, Gretel, Liesel,
Carl.
Gretel, Liesel, Friedrich, Martha, and Brigitte.
Did you never think of getting your kids' names tattooed onto you, Ma?
No, my arms are too short.
I hope you don't mind me saying this, Chantrell, but they are the stupidest names I have ever heard in my entire life. Did you not think of giving them proper Irish names like Blanid or Queeveen or Danica?
Acta, Kurt, Friedrich. Do you not see who Chantrell's named them after?
Nazi war criminals?
No, they're named after the kids out of The Sound of Music. It's my favourite movie, after Hellraiser 4.
Hold on a minute. There's only 6 kids there. Were there not 7 in The Sound of Music?
I know. I've just been waiting for the right man to come along to give me the full set. It's like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Anyway, Carl, love, I have an important appointment with a sunbed. Would you mind looking after the kids for half an hour? It's only the 5 of them. Our Brigitte didn't get bail.
Sure, no problem. What time do you want me to call round?
Kids, we're in!
The Linen Hall Library is a mine of information for amateur historians on account of the having had the books. Isn't that right, John?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
And they're all about King Billy.
Well, not quite, but I do think I have one volume you'll find interesting. Well, here we've got an original 17th century text. It's one of the oldest and most valuable books in the library, and was presented to us by the Marquis of Donegal, no less a person.
And no doubt it says King Billy was magic.
Well, there's a fascinating letter here from Pope Alexander VIII.
Who?
Well, he was Pope in 1690.
Oh, of course.
Yes, Pope Alexander writes expressing his delight at King William's victory at the Battle of the Boyne.
The Pope wrote to King Billy.
Saying well done.
Are you telling me that King Billy was working for the Pope?
That's one way of looking at it, but it's all here in black and white.
Well, thank you, John. You don't mind if we browse through this?
But by all means, study further. But do please handle it very carefully.
Turn that camera off, don't I? That is what is known as bad history.
It doesn't even taste nice.
Friedrich, I'm not going to tell you again. Stop throwing bottles out the window.
No problem, Robbie. You're the boss.
$10 hours? That's some sunbed session. If Chantrell's been on it all this time, she'll end up looking like Whitney Houston.
At least the kids have calmed down a bit, though.
I think hijacking that fire engine has took it out of them.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Want to make something of it, Robbie?
No, actually, that's very artistic.
Do you want to come to a party? 47A Davis Tower. Nah, Nell Fart won't mind.
Yeah, but bring your own drink, though, because I've drunk all of mine.
Can I make a fire?
Aye, go ahead, love.
What?
Well, it's the only way you'll get me some new furniture.
Right, that's it. First thing in the morning, I am ringing social services.
I've already tried.
What did they say?
Watch out for Kurt, he's got a knife. And then they hung up.
What's going on? I got a 999 call. Somebody's throwing bottles out your... You've got the Toomies? Watch out for Kurt.
He's got a knife. We've noticed.
Right, kids. There's a police officer here now, so you better start behaving yourselves, or else.
Or else what?
Well, you arrest them.
Hold on a minute, this isn't really a police matter. We're not the right agency. It's not our area. It's more a kind of domestic community issue, best dealt with by the provies. Speak of the devil.
Excuse me. It's community justice, if you don't mind.
They're all yours.
Seamus.
I came as soon as I heard, so you've got the Toomies.
Right, kids, I tried the softly approach, but you wouldn't listen, so now Seamus is going to have to intervene. Tell you what, it's the other kids in the children's hospital I feel sorry for.
I think you've got the wrong end of the stick here, Dad. The Toomies are under your roof. You're responsible for them.
Me?
See, they are juveniles. You, on the other hand, as head of this household, are effectively their guardian, acting in loco parentis.
And what does that mean?
They do anything, we do you.
Hang on a minute. I have had enough of this. No matter what these kids have done, inside each one of them is an innocent child, looking for patience and understanding. A bit of love, care and affection. That's the only way you're going to change them. By respecting them, by encouraging them, by believing in them, by... Ma, could you phone the hospital? I think Kurt just stuck his knife through my foot.
Where are they?
Shh, they're in my room.
Still sleeping off their hangovers, are they?
Be nice if Chantrell came back before they wake up.
Earth calling Carl! She's not bloody coming back.
Don't be stupid. She wouldn't have abandoned 5 children just like that.
UNICEF would abandon that brood.
What's with the suitcases?
Me and your ma are going away on a fortnight's holiday.
Oh, when did you book that?
We didn't. We're going to park ourselves outside Thomas Cook and get the first flight out.
You haven't gone away with Ma in years.
You see how desperate the situation is?
I think they're awake. I can smell burning.
Right, come on, quick. Go, come on.
I've changed my mind. I've decided for to help Uncle Andy with his Protestant documentary.
Great, Luke. Just what we need.
I got £100 a day plus expenses.
Here we are, Mervyn, on the green grassy slopes of the Boyne. This is a lagging.
Shut up, Mervyn. The Boyne's down south.
It's all right. Nobody from the Kneebreakers is going to know the difference.
So it was here, at this very spot, on the 12th of July, 1690, that the most important battle in the history of the world took place.
Sorry, something to eat. Carry on.
And here, to discuss the significance of the battle, is Ulster's foremost historian, PTQ Adams. No relation to Jerry? No. That's all right, then. Now, I'd like to get to the heart of what the Battle of the Boyne is all about.
Yes.
And for me, the most important aspect is...
Yes?
We beat the Fenians, isn't that right?
Well, that certainly is the myth.
Thank you.
And mythology in Ireland is often more important than historical fact.
Indeed.
Of course, there's much more to the Battle of the Boyne than that.
Listen, egghead. Did the Protestants win, or didn't we?
Well, the Anglican establishment certainly triumphed. But in subsequent years, Presbyterians and dissenters were discriminated against by that very establishment. Indeed, that was the wellspring of the first Irish Republican movement.
Listen, mucker, I'm getting annoyed here.
Is he trying for to say we didn't beat the Fenians?
All right, Mervyn, I'm dealing with it. Look, now, I'm going to ask you one more time. Did we beat the Fenians or not?
Well, superficially, yes.
Look, there's a fella here that says we didn't beat the Fenians in 1680.
I want for to talk to you.
Ah! So, Professor, what for you is the most important aspect of the Battle of the Boyne?
You beat the Fenians.
Is there anything more to the battle than that?
Absolutely not. Orange men won, Teagues nil. Simple as that.
Cut! That's a wrap. Well, what have we learned? Well, firstly, we definitely beat the Fenians at the Battle of the Boyne. Secondly, never read a page out of a 17th century book on account that it can give you something called Spreadio ringworm colonitis. Take a closer look, Devlin. Get it up! Very nasty. At both ends.
Well, Dad, I have to say, that was the best holiday I have ever been on.
I think it was good for both of us.
You're right. I would go back to Spain tomorrow. How was Florida?
Brilliant.
War.
God, Jim, Dad, we've been away for a fortnight. What did they do?
I don't know, but they're bound to have done something. Ma, you don't want to see this.
Oh, I don't know.
Excuse me. I think there's something you'd all like to see. Children!
That was the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
See? All they had was a bit of love and human tenderness.
You're right. And I'm going to tell the rest of the lads in the brigade the punishment beatings have to stop. Thank you, Cal, for showing me the way. Auf Wiedersehen, children.
Lovely cocoa.
Well, thank Martha. She made it. Well, kids, it's 8 o'clock. Time for bed.
Oh, Cal, please. Please let us stay up.
Maybe when you're 19, son.
Daddy Cal, you're so clever. Come on, everyone. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. The sun has gone to bed and so must I. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
What had she left? Has she got my wallet?
You see? Always a mistrust. I didn't realise until I became a dad myself how useless a father you were. Terrible. It's a miracle I turned out as well as it did.
You tell him, Cal.
What are you talking about? You weren't much better.
Excuse me. For 37 years, I have calluses on my hand from beating you children.
Yes, Martha?
Sorry to interrupt. Daddy Cal, we finished our purse. Could you come and read us a story?
What the hell is going on here? I go away for a fortnight, and when I come back, they're all talking like Alex Atwood. What have you done to them?
May I answer, Cal?
Yes, Martha.
Cal taught us first to respect ourselves, and with that comes respect for others. Cal give us unconditional love, hope, and a belief in ourselves.
All right. You put Prozac in their Bacardi freezer, didn't you? Ma, do you think we have been bad parents?
Yeah? Cal's like the rest of our kids. An ungrateful wee shite. I told you before, stop hogging the duvet.
It's a bit chilly, isn't it?
What the hell is going on? But I'm glad I made you wear your pyjamas last night.
The kids are gone. They've taken everything.
How come we didn't hear anything?
They spiked our cocoa with Valium.
Are you guilty?
No. Disappointed. Do you think I failed as a parent?
They're hoods and gangsters.
No. I refuse to believe that. Deep down, they're good kids.
The only good thing about them is that they're gone.
They did this. They must have been driven to it. They must have been desperate.
You'd have to be desperate to steal our furniture.
Money, credit cards. You've done great, kids. How do you cut and sell that furniture?
A lovely suite of furniture. £30 and it's yours. Plus kitchen table. This is the table for you if you've got a child called Kurt.
You know, we all feel bad about what we did to Cal.
So do I. He was too good for me.
We betrayed his trust.
But it was for Mummy's life-saving operation.
Flight 352 for Mallorca is now boarding at Gate 9.
Right. That's me, kids. See you in a couple of weeks. Don't look at me like that. You'll be fine on your own. Sure didn't it teach us everything I know?
So long, farewell. Saying goodbye. So long, farewell.
I can't go. I can't go.
What's wrong?
It's my kids. One of you bastards has nicked my passport.
This is the final call for all passengers on Flight 352 to Mallorca.